Hey guys, Amanda here. So I said I was going to make a video about what's been going on, and this is going to be the hardest video that I have ever made. This is not going to be easy for me to talk about. So, just bear with me if you can. So, my son is in the psychiatric hospital right now. He's been there since I think Wednesday of last week, and he is there because he's had a lot of aggression and verbal and physical threats and violence, and stuff that is pretty scary. And for the last 2 months, I've noticed that his aggression level has increased a lot, and he's been having, he can't even regulate his emotions anymore at all. Can't use the skills because there's something going on. And I'm going to try to make this as short as possible. That way I don't have to talk about some of the stupid things that I had to deal with that were other people. Anyway, so I've noticed that, and when he comes home from school, he'll play his game to unwind before he does homework, and he's been getting very aggressive with his game. It started out like, oh, I'm gonna beat you, or I'm gonna come back and get you, that kind of thing. I'm gonna beat this level, and it escalated to, I'm gonna hurt you, and like yelling and aggression, and he can't get out of it. So that has been a problem. And last Monday, was a very bad day. He came home from school, he was in a bad mood, and that aggression stuff was happening. My mother and I were trying to stop it, bring him down, help him out, and it just kept getting worse and worse and worse. And it started out with, verbal threats to me, and then, he was saying that he wanted to kill me. And, my mother was trying to help him out because he was going after me. He always goes after me. And I had come out here to give space, hoping that he would calm down. And I started making dinner. And, excuse me. And he came out here, and I was making dinner, because he had calmed down a bit. And then my mother, I think, went in her room or something, and then he was playing this game, and then he came out here, and he went into the drawer and grabbed a butter knife, and a fork, and he was threatening to stab me, and he tried to. He tried to. I can't even begin to describe what that is like, what that feels like. I haven't really dealt with it myself. I'm still processing all of this stuff. So, I don't know. Anyway, my mother tried to stop him, and he just kept trying to come after me. And after he had tried to come after me, I said, I have to call the police, Mom. I said, if this was any other person, if we didn't know him, or he wasn't related, wouldn't you call the cops? Yes, you would. And I made that decision to call. And he did not like that. So, he kept chasing me, trying to come after me, trying to hurt me, threatening me. And I eventually got downstairs. And he somehow got away from my mother and followed me down, and I was trying to call 911. And he came after me. He had his shoes, and he started hitting me with his shoes. And then he grabbed a laundry basket and started hitting me with that, because he was trying to get the phone out of my hand. And he did knock the phone out of my hand, and now my phone barely works, because it cracked again. So then he started punching me. And my mother came downstairs. Now, all this stuff happened. It was very fast. It wasn't like slow stuff. So just imagine it, like a movie where it just all happens. So I was able to get upstairs because she blocked him, and I called them again, and they came out, and by that time, he knew they were coming, and he went and calmed down and sat in front of his game and played, and he was calm, and he was able to go with them, and we went to the hospital, the regular hospital. I apologize for yawning. I haven't really gotten much sleep in the last week. So we went there. That was an experience in and of itself that I wish to never have again. So there was a point where the person that was under the doctor wanted to talk to me and wanted to talk to Casey. So I talked to her with Casey in the room, and then I left the room and she talked to him. And come to find out, for a long time now, I don't know how long, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. He's been seeing things, and he's been hearing voices. And the voices have been telling him to kill me, and to hurt me, and to do all these things. And I didn't know that. He never told me. I ask him, how you doing? How are things? Are you having any of this, any of that? And he always tells me no. So, I guess he doesn't feel comfortable talking to me, which I guess is normal for kids. The wisest person they know is the last one that they want to talk to, right? So, that is another thing that I'm trying to process and deal with and understand how long it's been going on, what's been going on, I don't know how well it's going to come out of him. He is 10, so who knows? Oh, sorry. I'm going to bed early tonight. So anyway, that is something that came out that I did not know. And when we finally got to the hospital, all this stuff was explained, and, he got a room, and, I was scared that he would hurt somebody, that he'd hurt himself, because he's been threatening that to kill himself. gonna run away, I'm gonna kill myself, you're never gonna see me again, and how will that make you feel? You know, he's actually said that to me a few times. Sorry, I just found this little knot in my hair. Gotta trim it out. Anyway, I mean, I guess he was doing okay there. But yesterday was a horrible day. I had a horrible Mother's Day. I was anything but happy. I'm still anything but happy. And he got violent and he hit me right where I had my back surgeries. And he threatened one of the staff members. And right at this moment, I don't feel comfortable with him coming home. He needs help. More help than I know how to give him. I don't know. How do you help a child that has these issues? What do you do? I don't know. But I did talk to the doctor today. Oh, God. Oh. And we discussed meds, and we're going to try a different med with him. He's taking Abilify right now, but and this doctor also talked to his already psychiatrist, so it's not like his regular doctor, his regular psychiatrist isn't involved in what's going on, but we're gonna try risperidone instead of Abilify. Oh, I apologize so much for this. So he's gonna taper down off the Abilify, and then on Thursday he's gonna completely stop, and he's gonna be, because he's gonna start it's the risperidone stuff. I took that made me like a zombie, but everyone responds differently. So worst comes to worst, it doesn't work, then find something else if needed. So he's going to be starting that tonight, and then tomorrow it's going to start going on to like twice a day and taper off the Abilify, and then start going on that. And it's a fast acting kind of thing. It's an antipsychotic, so it should act a lot faster than like amitriptyline that I take. And hopefully that'll help with the aggression and stuff, because it seems that it's not helping at all what he's on now. And maybe that'll help the stuff that's going on in his head. I don't know. But even if it does, there's still a huge issue that needs to be dealt with. And I don't know what kind of treatment is out there for this kind of stuff. I don't know if there is. So, yesterday was a crappy Mother's Day. This whole week has been crappy. And I'm still trying to process everything. I don't know how I feel about it. It's almost, I don't know. I feel like I'm just separated from it. I guess they'd call it dissociation, I feel sad and very, very tense. And tired. I'm sorry I've yawned so much. I'm so tired. But I said I would make this video. And I'm trying. Wednesday is my last day that I see my counselor. And then next Wednesday I start DBT. So this should be interesting. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know. But I don't think he should come home. Not until he's stable and better. I know he has to come home eventually, but I want him to get as much treatment as he can before he does, because that anger and aggression, I can't have that around me. I can't be being threatened by him, chasing me with knives and forks. I can't allow that. I can't, just because he's my son doesn't mean what he is doing is okay. There's nothing to excuse it. Yes, he has issues. It's very clear. But it doesn't matter who you are, you can't take knives out on people. And he might hate me, he might not. People might not understand. I don't know. But I had to do what I had to do. It's hard. This whole thing. And also, I wanted to talk about this because I know that there are other parents, other caregivers out there who are dealing with the same thing. Violent kids, not knowing how to help them. Perhaps they have disabilities. Perhaps you've had to call the cops on your children. I know a lot of you have. That there can't just be one person, I've seen some things on TV too, so I know I'm not alone. I just hoped it would never get this far. I can't even begin to describe what it's like for your child to grab weapons and try to stab you and beat you. I was raised that you don't let people hit you. Love is not being hit. And that I would never let somebody do that to me. And that includes him. I can't make an exception. I can't put myself in danger. I can't do that. I can't put myself in danger. I can't put him in danger. I can't put other people in danger. I don't know what to do anymore. I don't know how to help him or myself. I don't know. I'm scared for him, and I'm scared of him. Voices in his head telling him to hurt me, telling him to kill me, stab me, whatever it is. All right, well, I'm gonna go. This was a very hard thing for me to talk about. So, thank you for watching. I love you all, and you'll see me. I'll be back when I'm back. Oh, and I hope all the other mothers out there that you had a great Mother's Day yesterday. Happy belated Mother's Day. All right, I love you all. Take care of yourselves.